Before we dive into the main topic, please take a moment to subscribe, turn on the notification bell like this deep dive, and leave a comment to support the channel. Your engagement truly helps.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a very methodical, slow, and clear look at vocabulary for travel.
Yes, and if you are learning English, especially at the beginner levels, this deep dive is absolutely for you.
That's our goal.
It is. We are going to unpack the basic concepts of travel, or as we often say, a holiday. Our mission today is crystal clear. We want you to be able to talk about where you're going, how you're getting there, and what you need to take with you.
Yeah.
And to do it with confidence.
And with good, clear pronunciation. We have the core words you'll need, and we're focusing on simple, direct understanding. So let's start at the very beginning with that main word, holiday.
Okay, let's do it. So the word holiday itself, what is a holiday really?
Well, the word holiday is a noun, and its meaning is beautifully simple. It's time away from your work.
Or your normal routine.
Or your normal daily routine, exactly. It's a break.
And it's so interesting how we use this one word in a few different ways. For our listeners, it's really important to understand these three main uses. So let's go through them slowly.
Okay. The first way we use holiday is to talk about a specific trip. Something that already happened.
Like a memory.
Yes, like a memory or a destination. The whole time you were away, that was the holiday. For instance, you could say, we had a lovely holiday in Egypt in 2014. The focus there is on the memory.
And here's a quick cultural note that's really helpful. In British English, you'll often hear holiday. But if you're speaking American English, you might hear the word vacation instead.
Right, but they mean the exact same thing.
Exactly the same thing. A trip, a break from work.
Precisely. Now, the second use is very important. It describes your current status, your state of not working.
So when you're taking your break, you are on holiday.
You're on holiday. That little word, on, is so important.
Not in holiday.
Never in holiday. So if your boss asks, you might say, I'm not working next week. I'm on holiday.
Right, and that tells them you are resting. You're not available.
It does. And the third use is about the future. You know, asking people about their plans.
Ah, so you might ask a friend. Something like, are you going on holiday this summer?
Exactly. It's a direct question about their future travel.
So, to wrap up the idea, a holiday is just a break. Past, present, or future. It's time away from your routine. That's the core of it.
Exactly. So now that we know why we take a holiday, the next question is, what kind of holiday will it be?
Yes, let's look at the different types of holiday experiences you can have. We have 5 really clear types here, and knowing these helps you describe what you like. Let's start with the one people often choose for ease, the package holiday.
A package holiday is all about convenience, simplicity. Think of it like a prearranged deal. The most important part is that the main things, the flights and the hotel, are included.
All in one price.
All in one single price.
So if I book a package holiday, I pay one company, and they give me my ticket and my room. I don't have to organize those 2 big things myself.
Exactly. It takes away a lot of the stress of planning. You could say, we're going on a package holiday to Hong Kong next month.
Okay, simple enough. The second type is maybe even simpler. It's just about the season. A winter holiday.
Yes, this is just any trip that you take during the cold months. It could be skiing or visiting Christmas market.
Or just going somewhere snowy.
Right. It's defined by the time of year.
Okay. Now, the next 2 are a bit different. They focus more on the activity you'll be doing. Let's start with camping.
Camping is all about where you sleep. If you go camping, you are choosing to sleep in a tent.
Right. So you're closer to nature.
Definitely closer to nature. It's not a 5-star hotel.
I can confirm that. Okay, so if camping is about sleeping outside, what's next?
The next one is about movement. The walking holiday.
The name pretty much gives it away, doesn't it?
It does. It's a trip where the main activity is walking, usually long distances through, beautiful scenery.
Like the Alps, for example.
The Alps are a classic example, yes. You're walking, exercising, seeing the landscape on foot.
Okay. And the last one is a very organized group trip. It's called a coach tour. We should probably define coach here.
Good point. In this context, a coach is a large, comfortable bus. It's made for long-distance travel. So a coach tour means you are traveling in a comfortable bus with a group.
And the source says this is an easy way to go on holiday. Why is that?
Well, it's easy because you don't have to do anything. You don't drive, you don't navigate. Someone else manages the entire schedule for the group.
So you just sit back and enjoy the view.
Exactly. It's great if you want to see a lot of places without the stress of driving.
Perfect. So we've got the package holiday, winter holiday, camping, walking holiday, or a coach tour. That gives you plenty of options.
Absolutely. And once you've decided on the type of trip, the next big question is, how do you get there?
This brings us to transport. And there's a really simple structure here that's important for our learners.
There is. We use the word by.
Yes, by, followed by the method of travel. This by structure is key.
Let's list the 5 main ways people travel, and we'll say them clearly for practice.
Okay. First up, for long distances, the fastest way is by plane. You travel in an airplane.
Right. High in the sky. Next, for travel across a country on land, you can go by train. Modern trains can be very fast and comfortable.
Third, and this is for people who want flexibility, you go by car. This is great for a road trip.
A road trip, yes, where the journey itself is part of the holiday.
And it gives you total freedom to stop wherever you like.
It does, and that's good contrast. By car gives you freedom, but by coach, which we'll get to, is less stressful because someone else drives.
Of a very important choice to make. Okay, number 4 is for crossing water. You go by ferry.
A ferry is a ship, a very large boat. It carries people, cars, even coaches across the sea.
So, for example, traveling from England to France, you have a choice.
A classic choice. You can go by plane, which is fast, or you can go by ferry, which is slower, but lets you take your car.
And finally, number 5 links back to what we said earlier. You can go by coach.
So that comfortable bus is both a holiday type and a mode of transport. Remember that structure? I'm going by plane, we traveled by train. It's fundamental.
It is. Now, this next section is critical. Forgetting one of these things could. Well, it could ruin your whole holiday.
It absolutely could. This is about your documents and what you pack. Preparation is everything.
So don't forget to take. Where do we start?
With the most important thing for international travel, your passport.
The little book that proves who you are?
Exactly. It shows your citizenship and lets you enter other countries. If you are going to another country, you must have it. No passport, no travel.
Simple as that.
And sometimes even the passport isn't enough. For some countries, you might also need a visa.
What exactly is a visa?
A visa is. It's official permission. Usually, it's a stamp or a special sticker that is put in your passport.
And it lets you enter a specific country for a certain amount of time.
That's right. And you really need to check the rules because not every country requires one.
Okay, passport, visa.
Yeah.
And of course, you need your tickets.
Yes. The paper or, the document on your phone that shows you have paid. Your plane ticket, your train ticket, it's your proof of payment.
Right. Next up, money. You need the right currency.
Currency is just the money of the country you are going to. So you can't use Japanese yen in Mexico, for example.
You have to exchange it.
You must exchange your money for the local currency to buy things.
Got it. And to capture all those memories we talked about, you'll want a camera.
Or your phone, of course.
Yeah.
But you need something for taking pictures.
And finally, we need a general word for all the bags you carry. All your things together. That word is luggage. Let's say that one again slowly.
Luggage.
Luggage.
And here's a really interesting grammar point for our learners. Luggage is an uncountable noun.
Oh, that's a great tip.
It is. You never say luggages. You can say 2 bag or 2 pieces of luggage, but never 2 luggages. It's a very common mistake.
That's a fantastic insight. So if luggage is the general word, what are the specific types of bags?
The sources mention 2 main types. First, the most common one, a suitcase.
That rectangular bag, often with wheels.
Exactly. Perfect for carrying clothes neatly. And the second type is for more active holidays, like camping.
And that would be the rucksack.
A rucksack is just another word for a backpack. A strong bag you carry on your back with two straps. Much easier than a suitcase if you're hiking.
Right, so checking all of these, passport, visa, tickets, currency, and the right luggage. That's how you prepare.
It is. And now that we have all these words, let's see how they work in a real conversation. This is where it all comes to life.
Yes, let's break down two quick conversations. Listen closely to how the transport words are used in this first one.
Okay, this dialogue is all about choosing how to travel between England and France.
The question is, are you flying to France from England?
And the simple answer is no. We're going by ferry.
And what's great there is it's a direct contrast, flying versus going by ferry. It shows you exactly how to ask and answer using that by structure.
Perfect. Now, the second dialogue is about what the traveler plans to do when they arrive in Madrid.
The question is, what are you going to do in Madrid?
And the answer has two plans. We want to try the local food and enjoy the nightlife.
That phrase, enjoy the nightlife, is great vocabulary. The sources define it as clubs, etc. But it's really about anything you do in the evening.
Yes, going to bars, dancing, late-night restaurants, seeing a show. It's all the entertainment after dark.
Okay, and finally, there are the polite things you say when a friend is leaving for their holiday.
The essential farewell phrases. First, the simple wish. Have a great time.
A lovely, warm thing to say.
And second, the classic request. And send me a postcard.
Which people still do. It's that little picture card you mail from where you were visiting. It's a nice personal touch.
It is, and mastering these little phrases helps you connect with people before and after your journey.
That brings us to our final review. We've covered a lot, but let's just quickly summarize the three main points.
Okay. First, we talked about the types of holidays. The easy package holiday, sleeping in a tent when you're camping, and the organized coach tour.
Second, we covered transport, using that key word by plane, by train, by car, and by ferry.
And third, the essential things to take. Your passport for another country, the correct currency or local money, and your luggage.
And remember that luggage is an uncountable noun.
Never forget that one.
This leaves us with one final thought for you to consider. Based on the transport options we reviewed today, plane, train, car, ferry, and coach, which one do you think is the fastest way to travel a long distance? Think about speed alone. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, and leave a comment to support the channel.